home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it, Colin Kaepernick.
I think years from now we talk about the zone read in the NFL. We may attach Colin Kaepernick's name to it first because he really made it popular and allowed a lot of other NFL teams to decide to put it into their own playbooks.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And incomplete to open things up. Carlos Hyde was the target. And now it's second down. And here's the headshots for the offense. And Carlos Hyde, a talented back.
Has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
And a first carry now for Hyde. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Carlos Hyde, see you later. Touchdown, 49ers. Carlos Hyde, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. So a big-time scamper there to cap a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sets a tone, establishes not what you call a dominance, but a really good feeling for the team that just scored. But I've got to ask you, partner, what do the analytics say about that type of a run? Does it establish anything else for them?
Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out is going to be their quarterback. That's the grizzled vet, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
One thing that I think Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't get enough credit for is his toughness. This is a guy who plays through injuries, but it's also being mentally tough. Knowing that everyone's always trying to move him out of the lineup, trying to find a replacement for him, yet he continues to battle and has earned the total respect of his teammates.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Here's Matt Forte with his first carry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
First and 10, Fitzpatrick. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it second down. And the 49ers on the defensive side of the football.
Ahmad Brooks came out of the University of Virginia with speed as the #1 part of his game. But since then, he's gotten stronger at the point of attack.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. He's got time. All kinds of time. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6. To throw is Fitzpatrick. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first down there, just 1 yard. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The 49 onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Hey, 91, 31.
On first down, Kaepernick. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And a look now at how the Jets line up defensively.
Leonard Williams was one of the top draft picks coming out of USC, and he's done nothing to diminish the comparisons people make of past greats.
10 yards still left on second down. Kaepernick will try again on second down. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, offense. Still second down.
Man, I got you.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Again, it's Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. You know, it's kind of interesting, the fumble there for the Niners. Last year in 2015, fewest in the league lost, only 5 of them.
And had a record that would suggest that they have a bunch of them, right? So it's really counterintuitive when you think about it, to only have 5 fumbles and really have the struggles they had during that season.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many post style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Making the tackle, Gerald Hodges.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They come up in an offset eye. Again they run, again it's Forte. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. 5 yards to go for the offense. First down and goal from that 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it third and goal. They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is third and goal. Here's Fitzpatrick. Surveying the field. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Gerald Hodges in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So on comes a field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Folk's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now we spotlight the Jets defense. Trailing on the scoreboard last time, able to force the fumble. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
That's exactly right, because what they did last time is help them stay in this game. Being opportunistic, taking the ball away, that can help keep a game tight.
Yeah, we'll see if they can be opportunistic here. They'll be looking to force another turnover. Forced out to his left. His throw incomplete. Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And the back goes into motion. On third and long, it's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The drive begins with a run by Forte. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
False start, offense.
Following the penalty, it's Forte. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Matt Forte with green grass ahead. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there on the ground by Forte. 67 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On first down, this is Forte. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 11 on the gain there. That's good for a Jets first down. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And now the offense operates in the red zone. The pitch comes to Forte. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge, huge play. And when you have a free safety who can run like that, you've got to turn him loose.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. From the gun, Fitzpatrick finding time. And this is going to be incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
You're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
So they started that drive from the shadows of their own end zone all the way back at the 2, and they're able to get 3 out of it.
And, you know, shadows tend to scare people, right? Not in this case. This offense was not jumpy at all, handled it very well, put themselves into a position to score.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. McDonald, the man in motion. Kaepernick now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a pickup of 21. And it'll be 1st down 49ers.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Fresh set of downs here. Play clock winding down. On 1st down, Kaepernick. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
And now a 1st down following that long gain.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They go play action for Hyde. Now Kaepernick. And this throw will be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he's had problems here early in his career with interceptions in the red zone, and that rears its ugly head again there.
And you know what happens, too, is that even when you have those issues, your offensive coordinator, your quarterback coach is trying to give you confidence in that situation, and they may still call those plays, hoping to get an easy, cheap touchdown for you, but you violate their trust and their confidence when you make plays like that.
A chance for us to look now at this 49ers defense. And 3 points surrendered on the last drive against them. They bent a little bit, but they didn't break.
I like that, and that's not always wrong. We run into a lot of coordinators that talk about, well, if I give up 3 points, my whole day's ruined. Actually, it's not. Just giving up field goals usually gives your team a chance to win if you're playing good defense.
Yeah, especially in the National Football League. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. Now Fitzpatrick. And his throw is incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time. 3rd down here.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. He's got time in the pocket, and that is incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver, and now it's 4th down. Here's Steve Weatherford now, standing right on his own 5-yard line.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? He's got time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I've become a firm believer over the years that many drops happen before the ball's even snapped. When you call wide receiver screen, as we saw there, I know these guys really well. They're thinking about that play going to the end zone, and sometimes they forget to catch the football first.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them. But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down.
Well, that's the Matt Forte we know. I don't care that he's not in Chicago anymore. He's going to help the New York Jets in a big way catching the football.
Boy, absolutely. Remember 2 years ago, 2014, over 100 catches, 102 with the Bears.
The guy's an absolute workhorse in every aspect of the game. Almost surprised that he doesn't get 1,000 and 1,000 most years.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Hyde, the lone man in the backfield. And they'll give it to him here. Oh, little 360. Carlos Hyde, see you later. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Carlos Hyde, an 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point try now for Dawson. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
If there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They start on the ground with Forte. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back with more after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's hauled in by Devin Smith. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And Anderson's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. That one complete to Anderson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Fitzpatrick on first down. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
First and goal at the 3-yard line now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Forte hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's got it up and through.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go screen pass to Hyde. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Now it's 2nd and 7. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Seven yards remaining here on 3rd down.
Hey, 91! 91!
It's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And the snap comes in 1. Now Kaepernick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. So we come upon halftime with a tie score, 13-all. As we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report, here's Larry Ridley.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime report. Let's look back now at this closely contested first half. As we look at the numbers, the only thing that really matters is that we've got a tie game. We'll have another half here to figure out who can come out on top. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 49ers opening up on offense. Hyde's going to dart up the middle, and he's gone as he sprints into the end zone. 49ers on offense midway through the second. Kaepernick's under pressure and throws the pick. Allen's is the one who makes the pick, halting the offense's drive. Third down at the 27. Under pressure here, and the pass is picked off. Lawrence is happy to come away with the pick and end the drive. Now looking to take advantage after the turnover. Hyde's going to take off here, and he ends up rushing in for his second touchdown. The 49ers is up now by 7. Jets line up at the 3. Forte's going to stay between the tackles, and he'd go in for the 3-yard touchdown. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Surveying the field. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They come up in an offset eye. On second down, Fitzpatrick again. Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Marshall, the lone receiver on the left side. On third down, Fitzpatrick finding time. Great protection. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Following the penalty, it's Forte. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle there by Michael Wilhoit.
That was a really nice play. He was able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Fitzpatrick now on second down. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 9 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They'll try and get it with Forte. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Matt Forte with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's Hyde. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
They go play action for Hyde. Now Kaepernick. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yep. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Throwing his Kaepernick on 3rd down. He finds his receiver left side. This is Patton. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
A big rush, and it's blocked. Jets come after him, and they get him. And that play was made coming up the middle. That wasn't a punt block from the outside, Charles.
That means someone had their eyes in the wrong place, and that would be the personal protector. Look in the middle first before you scan to the side. Sometimes they get distracted and think the threat is coming off the edge. Up the middle is the one you have to care about the most because that's the quickest spot and the quickest way to the punter.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. 5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. 2nd down, looking to throw, Fitzpatrick. Smith catches left side. And he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
Forte, the lone running back. To throw is Fitzpatrick. A dump off to Forte. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a second down.
I keep hearing all this chatter about what Matt Forte is going to bring to an offense. Well, we know he can do a little bit of everything. He did that in Chicago. A little bit different than Chris Ivory, especially in catching the football.
And you reminded me of the stat from a couple years ago, 102 catches when he was in Chicago in 2014.
Look out, New York. This guy wearing Jets green and white, he's ready to go.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense. Here comes the D swarming to the line. To throw, Fitzpatrick. That's complete right around the 8. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
To the air again, Fitzpatrick. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Fitzpatrick again. And this is complete. It's Marshall. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that is going to set up third and goal.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
Third and goal for Fitzpatrick. He's got time in the pocket. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Glenn Dorsey coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Folk's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
And some space here.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Again, it's Hyde. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Running for it. Here's Hyde. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Kaepernick now on first down. And he's going to be taken down. He's sacked on the final play of this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. One receiver left, two to the right.
Hey, 91! Hey, 91! 91!
On second down, here's Kaepernick. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Anthony Hitchens in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. To throw, Kaepernick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
This one fielded at the 5. And New York set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They stay on the ground. Forte again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down and 6. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Fitzpatrick now. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Niners will take over at the 20. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Single receiver. Hey, 91! Not so much. Easy. Crash. 91. Watch twist.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Kaepernick now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
We got 4.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Automatic first down.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Anthony Hitchens able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Jets take possession. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Drops it underneath to Forte. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football.
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Muhammad Wilkerson in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Kaepernick going to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun on third down, Kaepernick dancing to his left. He finds his receiver left side. This is Patton. And he's brought down after a good gain. A big third down play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. They go screen pass to Hyde. And he's brought down after a good gain. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can hold them, that'll end this one.
We always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now Kaepernick, got to have this one. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a first and goal, and quickly they get to the line. So the chains are on their sides. It's first and goal from the 6. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. They try again with Hyde. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. So quite the turnaround in this one from a week ago. And in the meetings, I made a faux pas of asking, hey, did he tweak something last week? Because we thought he just didn't look the same, but he's fine.
And I was so glad you asked that question. I mean, you had to take the brunt of the whole thing, and, of course, I sold you out on it. But
took one for the team.
You knew I was there with you, right? It was a legitimate question, though, because last week we didn't see what we're seeing today. The quickness to the hole, the ability to make cuts, the good vision. We didn't see any of that. He seemed a little bit sluggish in last week's game. Not so this week. Whatever the preparation was,
and this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And we may very well be headed to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This one taken from the 7. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Fitzpatrick to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just, and now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To the football. It's blocked. It's picked. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock. Look at this. No time left. They just won the game, and now they'll go for 2. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this one winds up incomplete, but it's of no importance. The damage has been done, and they've won the football game in dramatic style. Well, Charles, we saw a darn good one. The touchdown on the final play to win it. They went for 2 and didn't get it after that, but that doesn't matter. The focus on that touchdown to win the game, what an ending.
Tremendous ending, and I think that maybe they were just so excited. Let's go ahead and get 2 to put on top of it, or I keep coming back to maybe the kicker's hurt. There's so many different explanations. Or maybe they just got carried away and said, what the heck, let's go ahead.
They were just excited.
Give the guys on the defensive side some credit, though. They didn't hang their heads. They ended up knocking away that 2-point play and finishing things off.
Hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.